Hey kiddos. You guys already know my voice sounds horrible. This sounds horrible. But anyways, I'm out. So I have a lot of information to share with you guys. So first, your notes on area and perimeter. On this assignment, all you have to do are the evens, okay? You're looking for perimeter and area. Now, if you have problems like number 2, remember that you can make lines like this to help you figure out what those measurements are, so that way you can find the perimeter of the whole thing and then the area of the whole thing. So for that one, the area of this small rectangle would be 2 times 3, which is 6. Then the area of this bigger rectangle would be 7 times 3, which is 21. And then 21 plus 6 gives me area of 27 meters squared. Perimeter, I think you guys don't have a problem with, because it's literally just adding up all the sides. So I just wanted to go over that. After you finish that, and turn it in, I just wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about our design a character out of shapes project. So the objective is to create a character by drawing measured shapes, cutting out those shapes, and then putting them together. More than likely, you're going to use tape from construction paper to create a character that is appropriate of your choice. You will also be finding the perimeter and area of particular shapes and explain how one of those shapes would be affected from a particular change to its dimensions. So, let's go over your must-haves. Your number 3 looks different, so I need you to make a change. Originally, I had it as a circle, but it needs to be a triangle, okay? So your must-haves: you must have a square, you must have a rectangle, a triangle, a trapezoid, a rhombus, and then a regular polygon. And remember, regular polygon has to be where all the sides are the same measure and all the angles inside of it would have the same measure. You cannot use the triangle or a square to count as your regular polygon. And then I'm giving you the freedom to choose 2 additional shapes, but they have to have different dimensions. So if I pick another rectangle, I can't pick another rectangle that has the same dimensions as the rectangle I used originally. So you will only find the perimeter and area of 8 shapes, okay? The 6 that I specifically listed, and then the 2 additional ones that you pick will be those to make the 8. On the back of the shape, you're going to write a number that should be visible after being taped or glued. Like I said, most of us we're going to probably tape. Then on your record sheet, you'll show the work of finding the perimeter and area for these shapes, and you're going to need to make sure that the number on the shape matches the record sheet. Also, there are absolutely no circles or ovals permitted. So here's your rubric. I'm not going to read all this because I know you are all capable of reading. So I'll just address the due date, which is March 10th. You're going to be turning in this paper with your project. You'll staple your rough draft and your record sheet to this rubric when you turn it in. So, just to give you guys an idea, okay, I created Baby Bugs Bunny. So notice here I have a picture of Baby Bugs Bunny that I use as inspiration. So you can see my different shapes that I've used. I got triangles. The dotted lines is showing that I would be taping it behind this trapezoid. Notice as the nose, I got my regular polygon. Okay, so notice I'm incorporating all those shapes. Notice this isn't complete because I don't think I have them all. I'm missing a square and a few other things. But I do want to make note of one thing. The only parts that can be drawn on your actual character are the mouth and eyes. Those are the only features unless you specifically ask me and I give you the okay. So, on your record sheet, this is again just an example. Under shape name, you'd write trapezoid. And notice this is listed under number 1. So that means behind the shape trapezoid, or behind the shape, I'll have a number 1 on the back. So I know that this is the trapezoid you're talking about. Then you're going to sketch it and give me all the dimensions that you need. So you can see that here. Then notice to find the perimeter, I added all the sides. And then for the area, you must include the formula, show your work, and then give me the final answer. And you'll do that for all 8 shapes. Before you leave today, I would like for you to hopefully figure out what character you would like to create. Sadly, I won't be able to come around to initial it. So, what I'll need you guys to do is I'll post an announcement in Google Classroom, and you guys can write what character you're going to do, and if I don't respond, then that means it's good to go. If I respond to you, then you're going to know that it's not good to go. So please be appropriate. You can pick characters from movies. This is more animated characters. I'll accept like Bart Simpson. I'm okay with Stewie. I don't want no South Park people. So keep it appropriate. Yeah, so what that means is on Monday or Tuesday, if you're B-Day, you need to bring your own construction paper and tape so that we can actually begin working or creating it on Monday and Tuesday. Because I know I have some of you that like to work ahead, if you decide to finish this project at home, you'll be given worksheets, blah, boring, boo, in class while others are working on this project. The only day that you'll be allowed to take it home will be if you're one of my A-Day classes, you will take it home on Wednesday. If you're one of my B-Day or 5th period classes, you will take it home on Thursday. Remember, it's due on Friday. Now, if you know that you're not going to be present on Friday, then your project is due before that date, or it'll be considered late. So, sorry, excuse me. So you need to let me know who you are, and I can actually allow you to take it home a day earlier if necessary, but I need to know who you are. So, I believe that is all that I have for my slideshow. You need to get that worksheet done, and yes, behave, behave, behave. Bye-bye.